Okay, so today we're gonna make mole poblano, which is a Mexican recipe for a sauce that goes on top of chicken, and it's served with a side of rice or a side of beans, basically. So we have the ingredients here. For the sauce, we're gonna need seven seedless. I already took the seeds out of the chilies, like all of them, the chili pods. So we're gonna need 7 guajillo chili pods, and these are 3 morita chilies and 2 pasilla chili pods. We're gonna need pepper. I usually use like white pepper, or it can be black pepper too. Salt, chicken bouillon. We have white crackers, just like a 5 to 8 should be enough. 4 garlic cloves, 2 or 1, it's okay. Roman tomato, 1/4 of white onion. I slice it so it's better because we're going to saute the onion. We also have sesame seeds and peanuts. So okay, so the pan is heated, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some oil. Oops, that's too hot. Okay, we're gonna lower the heat a little bit to medium heat. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're going to fry the chili pods, all of them, but it's going to be a quick fry, so we don't want to burn them. Uh-oh, maybe it was too hot. Okay. So I'm going to lower the temperature of the stove. I'm gonna let Here we go. So we're gonna start, especially this ones. We don't want to burn the small ones, because if we do, then the sauce is going to come up very, very, very bitter. So what we're gonna do is let's try. And it's hot enough. Yep. Just one dip, and we're going to the next one. So we're looking for that like fry bubbling. Okay, this will be the last one. So we see how the interior is. What we want is just try it. to the next one. Last one. And there it is. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to add all of this in the pan. So we're also going to need a lid because these are fresh vegetables, the tomato and the onion, and we have hot oil, so it's going to be like we just need a lid to put this all on in the pan and then close the lid. So we're gonna do this quick. That's how that is looking like. We're going to fry those ingredients for 1 to 2 minutes until they're like done. And we're gonna season them with 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon and salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Here they are. Okay, here's how it's looking. And we're gonna leave it for 1 minute till the onion is fried and the garlic cloves and the tomato as well. Okay. Now I'm going to add the chicken bouillon in here. It's about 1 tablespoon. Some salt and white pepper. And we'll leave that. Cook for another minute. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add some water, or you can add chicken stock, whichever. I don't have chicken stock right now, but that's what I usually use. So we would add the chilies in here, and you need some sort of liquid. It can be water or chicken stock. I'm gonna use water this time because I don't have chicken stock. And we're going to simmer for 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to let this simmer, and I'm going to increase the temperature to medium high. Okay, we're going to leave that, and I'm going to cover it. Okay, so now I cover the lid. This is basically simmering, or yeah, this is basically so the chilies can like rehydrate with the rest of the ingredients, the seasoning, and so the chilies were crispy when I fried them. Now they are soft again, and they are just, all the flavors are infusing into each other. Have the onions, the tomatoes, the peanuts and everything. So I'm going to add a little bit more water and cover it again for 2 more minutes. Let it simmer for 2 more minutes. Okay. Should look something like this. I don't know if I can put it any closer. That's basically all what we're looking for. And now I'm just going to turn it off, turn the heat off, and let it cool so we can blend it all. Put it in the blender and blend it. So I'm going to cover it back and remove it from the heat. Okay, now that it's cooling off, we're basically just going to put it all in a blender and blend it. Even if it's a little bit more water, it depends on the thickness of the sauce, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna add a little bit more of water to our blender and our mixture. Okay, so we have everything in our blender. We're going to blend now. Okay, now we have our sauce ready. It's gonna look something like this. And going back to the same pan where we did everything, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. This is low heat. I'm going to increase the temperature a little bit. And I almost like totally forgot, we're gonna need a strainer to make our sauce more smooth. Which it can go like this, but I like my sauce to have a very smooth taste and not that like all the ingredients basically the seeds or chunky sauce. So I always use a strainer, and it's just going to go in like that. we're gonna add a little bit of water to the blender so everything gets out of the blender to pour in here. Okay, so we're done straining the sauce, and this is what it will look like. And now we're going just to let it simmer for 2 minutes in low heat. I'm going to cover mine and we'll come back to try it. Okay, now we're seeing some bubbles, which means that it is cooking. So we just stir, and this is the final product for today, which is mole poblano. And for me, it feels like it's super easy to make it because I make it basically every other week. And it's a process, but you can just serve this with some white rice or Mexican rice and a piece of boiled chicken, or just you can make enchiladas with this type of sauce. And that's what I probably will do tonight because I don't have any chicken. But this is a sauce that can go with anything basically. And this is the final product for our mole poblano. Okay. There it is.